Thank you for taking my course. I really appreciate your being here. And now I'm excited to show you the games that we're going to be building. The first one's called Color Zap, where you have to quickly tap the color and hold it down to be able to match the ball color that's flying towards the ring. If the ring and the ball match when the ball hits it, you get a point. If not, the game is over. I chose to originally make it for myself because I had seen something like it on both iOS and Android, and I can't recall the name of it right now. But it only had two colors, and you pressed or didn't press to change the color. And I love the simplicity of that. I made it a little bit more difficult by adding more colors, but I still think it is beautiful in its simplicity. I decided to use it in this course because although it's a simple game, it contains all the basics that you need to put the game together, and even goes into some physics. I feel it's a very good one to get started with. Hungry Dragon, of course, brings to mind Flappy Bird. And one of the reasons there were so many clones of that game is it was just so simple to make. But this is a little bit more complicated because we deal with some more physics and collisions, namely of the candies. What we have to do is try to eat whatever candy the dragon is thinking. This game has a treasure trove of code parts to reuse and is great for learning the next steps of Phaser. And Robot Bomb Squad, where you go along and try to collect the bombs before time runs out while avoiding the monsters. Well, it's the most complex of the game. It actually took me a little less time to write than Hungry Dragon. But without knowing the more basic steps learned in the other game, it would have been much more difficult. It does save a lot of time, though, that we can reuse a lot of the code from the games that we build into future games. It is, however, the most complicated in physics, but even so, Phaser makes it fairly easy. Well, I'm ready to get started coding. I hope you are too, and I'll see you in the next lecture.